Aries, sun, moon, and rising, you have changed in a way that you can't articulate quite yet. I know you feel it. You have changed and there is no going back. You can do the same shit that you used to do. You can think the same way. You can make the same choices that you used to make, but you'll never get access back to that old version of you. You have changed. Neptune is now in your sign. Saturn is in your sign after Venus's stint and Mercury's retrograde. Bruh, you've changed. There is no going back. Now is the time to get very, very acquainted with this new version of yourself. Who are you now? And what are you ready to do about it? Grab your shit. We got stuff to talk about. Yo, what's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. Baby, hydrate, light it if you need it. You probably will. The amount of transits and important aspects that are happening in Gemini season is a little overwhelming. Be sure to go check out that Gemini season astrology video that I did that has all the important astrological transit and aspects that you need to be aware of. Bruh. I feel like illusions are falling away. And not only just illusions of your external world and the people around you, an illusion of yourself. There is some sort of like perception that you have had about yourself that has it's like you're watching it melt or you're watching it disintegrate, like things are changing for you in a way that you're not going to be able to articulate. I think honestly, until Mercury moves into Cancer. Mercury's in Gemini now, so like I think articulation and your mind moving at the your mind and your mouth moving at the appropriate paces, that's happening. But when Mercury goes into Cancer, the sign of I feel like you will have a detailed articulation of what your current experience is, like what it is you're going through, how you're changing, what's changing inside of you, all of those things. I'm ready to dive in. So let's clear out all that funky ass energy. Welcome in, my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, as we thank you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. Also, I'm going to put you on game and let you know Mars moves into motherfucking Virgo this season on June 17th. Mars leaves Leo and goes into Virgo. So what do you need to harness your willpower into before June 17th? Get it fucking done. Whatever it is, because what Mars in Virgo is a sign of I analyze. Virgo is work and home and service and the hearth and the parent-child relationship. It is one of the signs of the mother. And I feel like there's going to be an update in how you self-parent. There needs to be an update in how you self-parent, how you self-discipline. That Mars in Virgo is going to help get your ass all the way together. I love Virgo energy personally. I love the ideal of Virgo energy, like what it's supposed to be, like high vibrational Virgos. Mwah, chef's fucking kiss. Thank you. Like there will be order, there will be discipline, there will be structure. And probably because I'm an Aries and Aries is the sign of the child. And so there's something there around loving the structure, the discipline that Aries energy brings. And so, no, that Virgo energy brings, excuse me. with Saturn in your sign and then Mars moving into Virgo, both of those are signs about order and structure and discipline. And can you create a plan? Can you stick to it? Like what's going on with your levels of reliability? What, you know, it's very like focused on the day-to-day mundane things. And so I do feel like this is a time in the season where you need to be focused or taking a fine-tooth comb through what you do on a day-to-day basis. For some of us, it's what you do on an hourly basis. Like, you know who you are. I'm not about to yell at y'all. Anyway, let's get into it for Aries, sun, moon, and rising for Gemini season 2025. Breathe, relax. The Seven of Pentacles, what you're invested in. First thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne. What seeds are you planting? I feel like, what seeds have you planted? For some of you, this is the fruit of your labor is coming in. You're about to start seeing results in some sort of way. Started a new workout, seeing results. Started new nutrition habits, starting to see results. Started a new business or a new routine. You're just seeing the results of that. I feel like there is a change you're seeing a result of it because some of you done fucked around and remembered who you are, and you've added tax, you've stepped up your value, you've stepped up your self-worth, and it's starting to show. There's something like your standards have risen. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that's really investing in you, or you're reaping this harvest with. I mean, I say this every time that the Seven of Pentacles comes out. All you can control is what you voluntarily put into your body, whether you react or and what you do about your intentions. But when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles, this is like, you got to know your lane. Did you till the land? Did you plant the seed? Did you water the earth? Did you water the seed? Did you prune this bush? Did you take care of it? In what ways did you take care of it? Did you love it? Did you nurture it? Did you talk to it? I talk sweet to my plants and I sing to them. There's something there around understanding you do your job, because how much fruit this bears, and when the fruit comes in outside of your jurisdiction. So know your lane, do your part, just keep doing your part. Consistency is key, babe. Consistency is key. Your harvest is coming. Your day in the sun is coming. Your opportunity is, I just heard day, your lifetime in the sun is coming. Ooh, that's how that felt. Ten of Swords and the Magician at the center of the reading with the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like some of you are, what I hear is metamorphosis. Something, and when I say something has changed, you can't articulate it. An old aspect of you died, an old thought process, an old perspective, an old way of looking at life, an old way of looking at yourself. There is a betrayal or a pain, or somebody did wrong to you, especially if they had Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Somebody wronged you, and I feel like you're like, okay, fuck you, watch this. Like there's something there around, like, we get motivated by pain very easily. We get motivated by being treated or mistreated. And I feel like someone done fucked around and allow me to reintroduce myself. With the Magician at the center of the reading, this is Gemini. This is Mercury. You know, that Mercury retrograde in your sign, Mercury going back into Pisces and then traversing through your sign again. I feel like you understand what you're capable of. This is resurrection, baby. You are being resurrected in Gemini season. You are reacquainting yourself with your magic. You may not have everything you think that you want or that you need, but you do have everything that you need in order to get to this next level. I do feel like there are a lot of aha moments. There's lots of truth coming in that's going to get you unstuck. Some of you have been feeling stuck, have been feeling stagnant in some sort of way, and there is a big reveal, a big aha moment, a powerful conversation that's going to come in. And I just feel like some of you are motivated by pain, and then some of you finally laid that wounded version of you to rest. There's a brand new cycle in the realm of your mind. You understand, like, you can make shit happen. You're like tapping into your power in a completely different way. Your heart is open, and you're not afraid of your heart being open anymore. I feel like a lot of you aren't afraid of your heart being broken anymore. A lot of you have started to fucking tap into this Mars and Leo energy, and you've harnessed your willpower and harnessed your willpower into orating, into talking differently, into communicating with different people. There's even something here around, like, how do I word that? You like acquainting yourself with your magic again. Like that's special, like je ne sais quoi about you. Like there's something there around, like, oh, I remember I'm that person. I remember I'm that bitch. I remember I'm that dude. You know, like I feel like that's, again, allow me to reintroduce myself. I feel like some of you are fucking around. You're telling a different level of truth. There's something here around also somebody with Gemini or Virgo placements coming into your life. I just feel like you understand. I may not have crossed, I may not have met my ultimate goal yet, but I'm getting closer and closer. And I know that I have the physical, spiritual, and sexual energy that I need in order to get to this next level. I have the mental clarity, the mental wherewithal to get to the next level. I may not have all the money in the world, but I got enough to invest in myself and my endeavors. I have enough emotional support and emotional contentment within me. I have enough spiritual access. I got this. Some of you, like, this is your sign. You need to fucking go for it. And you know what that is. Go for it. Fucking send it. You're about to discover your magic. I feel like there's something about talking, orating, teaching, revealing a little bit more of yourself. Some of you, like, you need to start a podcast, or you need to start like a blog, or you need to start like writing, or public speaking, or something of that nature. Maybe you're inspired by somebody that does that, possibly. Let's just get them all out. Final two cards, final two messages, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini season 2025. I just feel like you are so divinely supported to be focused on yourself. Neptune coming in your sign is showing you that there is still, you are motivated by old pain. Some of you are motivated by new pain, and I feel like use that fuel while it lasts. But some of you are going to realize that being motivated by pain or anger or revenge, it's an unsustainable fuel. It can only get you so far until you have to, like, get it out of your heart and open your heart again, to be cleansed, to be purified, to get back to that pure childlike joy and innocence that you possess. That's your superpower, is your sweetness, is that youthful, jovial thing about you. That's part of your superpower. You inspire other people to be more like themselves when you're in the fullness of yourself and feel young, wild, and free, and are just out wilding, and rededicate yourself to having a fully authentic experience, a fully actualized, authentic lifetime. They all want to be like you anyway. Why won't you be you? Why are you scared to be your whole self? They want what you got. A lot of you don't realize that these people that you're like code switching for, or making yourself small for, they want what you have. So be in the fullness of that. You don't need to dim your light for a motherfucking anybody. Final two cards, final two messages. For Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I just heard Phanagram's Blackout Days. So some of y'all need to go listen to that song. But I just feel like that wounded, victimized, scared to take up space version of you has been laid to rest. That didn't fall out. You've been looping in the mind too much. Especially some of us have been looping in the mind about a man too much. Looping in the mind about business. Looping in the mind in almost in a way of like not of like mistrust. Like where don't you remember who you're connected to? Don't you know that you are a fractal of the universe? It is a fractal of you. You are a fractal of the divine. It is a fractal of you. You are a fractal of God. God is a fractal of you. All that magic that you are asking for the divine to bestow upon you, you already have that. You are that. Embrace and embody your magic, bitch. Remember who, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the fucking magician. I am the wild, like, whatever it is, however it is that you're feeling. Remember how feral you are. And you're supposed to be that way. You inspire everybody else to play and to get back to the core of who they are when you're at the core and embodying the core of who you are. The King of Cups. Interesting. You're inspiring somebody. They may have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. They may not show that you're inspiring them, but you are. Final card is the Devil with the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I feel like stuff from the past has had you missing out on what's in front of you, the goodness that's in front of you, especially if there is somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that's trying to get at you, or that you're dating and you're not really taking them seriously, or you know what I mean? You're like compartmentalizing something, or like, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. They may have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aquarius placements too. The sign doesn't matter. I feel like there is somebody that is like sensitive, that's emotional, that has a very like spiritual aware vibe to them. It's like if you were going to cry on somebody's shoulder, this would be the shoulder to cry on. I feel like there's somebody that you're inspiring them to lean into their magic, to dive deeper into their sexual prowess. With the King of Cups and then the Devil, I feel like with the Devil being the final card out, the closer we get to Cancer season, the more that you're going to start facing other levels of your shadow. Some of you are about to have a deeply intense sexual connection with somebody. And I think they have Scorpio or Capricorn placements. I'll say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, or Aquarius. But there is a very deep sexual connection, or there is a very deep like spiritual and sexual connection. I feel like somebody comes in, and I feel like they're really making you question your attachment style. Somebody may have already been in your life, and you're starting to really understand what it is that you want from relationships. Do you want to be in an open relationship? Do you want to be monogamous? Do you want to be polyamorous? Like, are you okay? So you figured that part out, but now are you avoidant? Are you anxious avoidant? Are you secure? Are you secure with this partner but not secure with this partner? Look, like, let all the tea spill. This is about to be a juicy ass plunge, and I hope to see you over on Patreon, where we plunge into these cards by way of clarifying each one of them. Come join my ethical cult, darling. Yes. Over there's all kinds of astrological content and a tier for daily readings as well. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. The links are in the description box below. So, 2 major arcana and 1 court card. Center of the reading being the Magician, which is a Gemini card. This lets me know I feel like some of y'all are like like fucking about to shift into gear. Like shift into gear and like you like fucking y'all are about we're about to take off. With the devil being at the end of the reading, it's like some of you are, this is Neptune. Ooh, some of y'all may start drinking and smoking a little too much. Some of y'all may be like are entertaining debauchery a little too much. What is your relationship to debauchery? What is your relationship to numbing? What has a hold on you? Who has a hold on you? There could be somebody with Capricorn placements that I feel like they show up as an authority. Oh, this is Saturn. Duh, you got Saturn. We have Saturn in our sign. And I feel like Saturn really starts his bullshit, really starts percolating, really starts cooking the at the end of Gemini season and the closer that we get to Cancer season. Some of us have bound ourselves to somebody and you're fighting to break free, but you haven't learned your lesson yet. So that's why you're still tethered to this thing or to this person or to this job. Some of us have been running from our shadow, running from our darkness, running from our pain. See how in the Seven of Pentacles, he's looking away from the Ten of Swords? There's something there around like you haven't been looking at just how hurt you were. You haven't peeled back the layers. Some of us know we need therapy, know we need to talk about our pain more, know that we need to own the fact that we have needs. You are a human. You have needs, and that is safe and logical and like, duh, of course you have needs. You just got to acknowledge it to yourself, babe. And that way you can truly connect with other people once you've gotten clear about what your needs are. But if you're out here walking around with no needs, then you're not sending out the signals that anybody needs to meet those needs. And so everybody's just perceiving you as a robot and that they can just do whatever it is that they need to do. You'll take care of yourself like you always do. Do we want to perpetuate those messages, huh? Do we want everybody just thinking that they don't need to tend to us? Because the truth is, Aries, you want to be the boss, but you know damn well you are baby. And you have every right and ability to be boss and baby. But you have to express that that's the goal. You know, you have to express and let these motherfuckers know I am boss and baby. With you, and in this scenario, in this context, I want to be boss. With you, in this context and in this scenario, I want to be baby. And so you have to get clear about articulating your emotional, spiritual, and creative needs. You have to get comfortable, way more comfortable talking about how you feel. Some of us, it's like we can think it here, we can feel it here, but getting it out, it's like you might as well be a Taurus. You know what I mean? And the closer you are to the higher this, you know, the higher the degree of Aries, the more Taurus like you become. I hope you know that. Anyway, let me zoom out a little bit. There is somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, or somebody that you meet by chance, somebody that you have changed them, they have changed you. Someone is invested in you. And I feel like you are invested in you need to figure out what you want to invest in. Some of you know damn well what you are invested in, and that is your focus. And because you've been so hyper fixated on this one thing, you have ignored a lot of the pain and the healing that has come to the surface ultimately. Hydrate. There's somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that like we are starting a whole new level of communication. We're starting a whole new cycle in our connection, friendship, relationship. This person with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements may have caused you a lot of pain. But I feel like there is so much power that comes from extracting the data from this darkness that they brought to you or exposed within you, whatever it is. There is so much information. It doesn't matter. I know that some of you, it doesn't matter how you feel about this person currently. It's about perceiving what you were supposed to learn. Don't miss the memo. Just because it caused you pain, don't do the fire sign thing where you just go faster and faster and you're like 40 something and going 100 miles an hour and you haven't taken the time to process your shit, and then you end up spilling it, bleeding on people that didn't cut you, you know? And so there's something here around like face your shit. So much gets healed by way of communication this season. But you got to learn how to talk about your feelings. You have to learn how to express your needs, and you have to learn how to stand up for yourself in a way that isn't you fucking unloading the full clip on these motherfuckers. You don't have to like, do you know how to shoot the BB gun? Do you know how, or do you only know how to pack the AK? You know what I'm saying? It's like, is it always, or do you know how to handle the pistol? I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I mean? Can you shoot an arrow? Does it always have to be a gun? Does it always have to be all or nothing, or like 0 to 100? Like, you know what I mean? There's something shifting about how you communicate. And I feel like there are people in your life that are helping you mature, and you're maturing because of your proximity to them or your involvement with them. There may be somebody with Gemini or Virgo placements, or Leo, that is playing a big role in your Gemini season and is helping you get back to oneness, helping you remember your magic. I just feel like the center of the reading being the Magician, this season needs to be all about you. Aries gets such a bad rap about being selfish. I don't know where this fucking stereotype comes from, but every Aries that I know self sacrifices, self abandons, and does everything for everybody else, really, before they do shit for themselves. That's not everybody, you know? And I think that that's especially more true for Aries women. But this is a time to learn the difference between being self oriented and being selfish, and not being afraid to tell these motherfuckers, that was me, that behavior, that response was me being self oriented, not selfish. I need you to learn the distinction. Me putting my oxygen mask on, me taking care of my needs first. What does that have to do with you? I don't know why that came out so aggressive. But there's something there where I feel like you need to like allow me to reintroduce myself. That's how that feels. There's somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that is watching your glow up. I feel like they're watching you, they're observing you step into your magic. They're observing you come back to yourself in a way that I feel like is really either scary to them and they want to trap you, they want to confine you, or it's very inspirational to them. Either way, I feel like you and the people around you, you and the people that are closest to you, are being pushed to face your fears, to define, are we attached to each other? Are we connected to each other? Do we want to work on our connection? Can we talk about our attachment styles? Can we talk about all this stuff? It needs to be addressed. That person with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, I feel like is like wants a piece of your magic. So be careful of jealous. Oh, some of y'all are about to go to the next level, and you need to be real careful about who you tell. Not everybody that, like, pay attention to who's not clapping and who's so proud of you. Oh my God, I can't believe you did it. Be careful. I just feel like I don't know, it seems like some of you win the lottery. Some of you win something. You earn something. You've worked your ass off for something, and the fruit of your labor comes in, and not everybody can go with you. And I feel like you know exactly who you can rely on and who you can't rely on. But some of you, just either way, when this success comes in, those of you who have been on the grind for like over 5 years working at something, this is shit's about to get to the next level, and the money that's coming in is about to reveal your true character. Money doesn't change people, it reveals who they always have been and hadn't had the money to actually be. And so I feel like some of us are getting into this position where we're about to see who we really are when no one's looking, how we really behave when we have the money to fucking misbehave if we want to. You know, there's something around these ways that you had rejected yourself, and the divine's trying to bring in good. I want you to be really careful of escapism. I want you to be really careful of numbing. This, if you don't tend to this, you can very easily find yourself bound, chained and bound to something that you don't want no part of. This could be, there could be stuff going on with escapism, numbing, addiction. This doesn't have to be in you, but it could be in those people around you. But keep in mind, you have Neptune in your sign, and Neptune governs addiction. Neptune the planet of escapism, and I mean so much more. You know, he governs mysticism as well. But bruh, what, I just feel like you're about to be exposed to your coping mechanisms, your defense mechanisms, and somebody loves you enough to fucking break that shit down with you and talk about that shit with you. And I feel like express gratitude for that, but also stop telling everybody your shit. You got to learn, you already know how to rely on you, but I also feel like you need to be okay with this portion of like deducing what your fucking needs are, what your wants, what your desires are, not having everybody else point them out to you. Yeah, you can take some outside perspectives, but you need to be able to identify them yourself. You'll trust it more once you let the aha moment come in. And whatever has a hold on you that you don't like, whatever, whoever's holding the fire to your ass, whoever is that you feel confined by, you need to talk about freedom. It's time to break yourself free. There's also somebody with Capricorn or Aquarius placements that I feel like, I don't know why, but this person feels like a roadblock. Or there could just be something here around, like there's somebody that like, just stay right here, do this, be this way, be this person, don't change. Somebody may want you to like just stay the same, and like I said, you are not, you have changed and there is no going back. I hope to see you on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on, let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.